Well, hello everyone. As you can see, I got a hook here and I got a worm, but the rod that's sticking out in the background there is a Keiryu rod, not a spinning rod or anything like that, just a plain old Keiryu rod, kind of like a cane pole. Oops, sorry about the arm in front of the camera there. So I don't have a specific rig tied up on here. Basically, it's a free floating night crawler right now. And I do have an indicator on it to let me know, but that's about all I have on it, is just an indicator. And a size 4 hook, if anybody's curious about that one. Worm game kind of seems a little heavy. Kind of got to roll it over into the spot I want to fish with it. Seem to be hitting something about there with it too. Come on, fish. Got one. Let's see what we got there. We got a 12 and a 6, 18. Oh, calm down. I'll get it right out of here. Jesus, fish. I think it unhooked itself in one spot and rehooked itself in another. Well, sooner or later here you're gonna stop. That's a nice rainbow right there. Get it back in there as quickly as I can. This net is like dealing with a little kid sometimes, and it's mainly because of the holder that I have it tied onto. Well, we get to try again with this same worm. The fish didn't tear it up too bad. I don't know if there's good enough odds to try to get 2 out of there. But we'll try. Just gonna let it creep down in between those rocks right there. There's a bunch of rocks right here in the middle as like a divider. There's another one. This one's got a little more fight in it than the last one, but it's smaller. Ow. Why you gotta try to get the hook in my hand, huh? Whatever you got going on there. You got the hook out of your mouth and into the net. And yeah, this is fun. Just keep that head below the water. Up, up. Hey, calm down. Jesus. I don't know what you did. Now you got it hung up again. Jesus. Just one fish, and this hook is just having a great time here. A 13 or 14 inch rainbow fighting the heck out of me. I'm just free floating that worm down there through it, basically. That was a strange fish. There was a fish coming after it. No wonder why it felt so strange. Got another one. Not near as big as the first one or the second one. Spit the hook. I think I even got to keep my worm. Yep. Okay, well, I got another piece of worm tied on. You think we're gonna get a third try on that same fish? If it is the same fish? I just seen a little itty bitty one. Maybe like 6 inches long right there jumping. There's one. That one seems decent. That's a decent one right there. It's probably another 16, 17 incher. Staying deep. Staying deep. I didn't think I had one there for a minute. I thought I was snagged. Look at that guy, or gal. Got her. You got everything wrapped up around your head and up around your gill plates. Get that hook out of the net there so that way I don't get surprised. Let's see what we got. 8 and 10, 18. Nice 18-inch rainbow right there. Is this what you guys like to see? Just me staying in one spot and fishing the heck out of it? Because normally I just catch one and I move on. And come back through that same spot later on in the same day. I normally don't fish the same spot for like 45 minutes to an hour. So far I think we're about 15 minutes in or so. 15 minutes in or so on this one spot. Burning up the worms. We haven't even made it up the river very far yet. That's normally what I measure my distance of my day on, is how far I made it up the river fishing, or how far down the river I made it fishing. Or sometimes I spend 7-8 hours or more outdoors fishing, especially when I go out to like the nature center area and ride my bike out there, or go down by Runyon Lake, thus riding my bicycle everywhere, except for the few occasional trips that I end up out at the reservoir, which is not via bicycle, because I don't feel like riding out there yet. So we got another worm put on, just straight up, almost free floating the worm is all I'm doing. Nothing fancy, just a little itty bitty indicator out there. We might get one right there. Looks like a good spot for one to be sitting. With that worm, I could make it just sit down there for hours. Oh, I'll make another drift of it. Way over by the bank. There's one. Full on drift out of that one. This one's trying to get me wet over here. Almost got it in the net. Not a very big one. Pretty feisty though. Pretty feisty. Oh, come on now. Oh, 6 and 8, 14. Let it get strong again, swim out. There you go. That was a nice little rainbow right there. Get the pull back over here, straighten out our worm, what's left of it. It got pretty beat up. We'll give it one last shot with this worm before we have to put a new one on. That one was sitting way down in the back end of the pocket. So we'll just let this thing, oh, there we go, right there. Whatever it was, just barely hit it. Didn't take it. Try floating back through these rocks again here, right in front of me. Gonna move upriver just a little more. Really? Okay. Well, we got the brown here. Well, we didn't get that one in the net. We got it on film partially. Somehow it rolled the hook out of its mouth, which is always bound to happen. Let's see what we got in damage wise over here on this end, because he had me up in the rocks there and everything. I need to pull on this, and that's why you check them right there. There we go. That was a decent sized fish. I apparently didn't get the hook in it. There we go. Swam back up underneath my feet, back around behind me, directly right around in front of me. Blinded by moss. Got it in the net. 10 and 2. Hands on the steering wheel. Nice little 12-inch rainbow right there. He really wanted to get out of the net. Or out of my hands at least. Come here, Rod. I wish I would have got the hook set in that one. That would have been great. That one felt big. There's one. This one's got the juice in it. Nine and 5. 13. Thick one. Nice little rainbow right there. Some of these fish hit like they got some fire in them. Like, look at that, it just tore the worm apart. There ain't much left of it. I'm not even sure if I could salvage this worm. Let's give it a try. So I'll thread it through this part, thread it through that part, and then run it back into the tail section that's kind of okay still. Spread the meat up above. And we'll put it over there on the other side and see if something takes that lump of meat, lump of worm. Darn it. Somehow I always end up missing something. Oh boy. Okay. Time to feed this worm to the fish, you say? Okay. Okay, got my hands washed. New chunk of worm on. I want to put it back over there on that bank where I got that big hit that went like super crazy, and see if I can get that fish to take again. I would really like for it to. I had one on there just a second ago when I was pulling it out of the water. He took, and I just wasn't sure what was going on there. I thought I was dragging the rock. It's kind of funny. They must be really hungry. Ay, 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 ay. That was a definite hit. I just wasn't sure what to do with it. Man, come on. Get it together, Justin. There we go. And keep it mesmerized long enough with this dancing on top of the water, and I'll be able to get it right in the net, because it's only like 11 inches. You quit that flicking water everywhere, crazy. Okay, you little freak. Are you done? Evidently it's not. Little 10 or 11 inch rainbow. Shook the worm off. Shook the worm off. I found a dime on the way down here, heads up too. Maybe that's why I'm having good luck. It's 10 times the normal luck, I think, when you find a dime heads up. 10. You know, of course I'm pretty sure I'm just making things up, but there's probably some kind of rule book out there for finding heads up coins. Okay, well, we got another worm on. I like the odds of it over there on that far side. They seem to be pretty good. I just like the way it looks. And then it's over there and the deep spots here, so the fish will come this way. I hope. Pitching the worm. around in theirs where there's usually something going on. I'm stepping back. Come on, fish. Another small one over there jumping around playing with it. Right there? No? Something hits it, it's gonna have to make a valiant effort to get to that hook. Because look at how much meat there is there. That's what happens whenever you get them fish that bite onto the line. They pack the worm right down up against the hook. And they don't get the barb, they just get the hook. The worm, I mean. This one's not feeling too bad. It's fast. Another rainbow, it looks like. I gotta be careful. I got a thing on my net that sometimes catches the line. It's letting this fish kind of wear itself out because it evidently don't want to come near me. In the net. Looks like a male rainbow. Got the hook up here in the corner of the mouth. Nope. Let's see, 6 and 9, 15. Beautiful colors on that one. Beautiful colors. A little cut action there looking on the bottom. Nice coloration. Kind of look like a cutthroat. See if there's anything sitting right here on the edge on the seam. They got a nice little slow drift coming down there. Down in the neighborhood of where them fish should be. We're bumping bottom, it seems like. There we go. Woo! Oh yeah, that one's feisty. I don't know where it's going. Taking the path of least resistance, are you, huh? Right in the net. Male brown trout. Nice colors. 6 and 10, 16. Hey, come on now. You're gonna jack my line up if you keep up that. Yeah, I heard that talking to me. You know, you're slimy as could be. Definitely gonna need some pliers. Nice 16-inch brown right there. Get it around here in the color and the sun. Look at that. Get it back in there. There's one. So this will be the last one of the day. I'd like to thank everybody for watching, liking, subscribing. If anybody's got any questions or anything else they'd like to say, go ahead and hit the comment box down there at the bottom. Come on, fish, get off from under my feet. Not very deep water right there where I'm standing, so it kind of makes it difficult on me and the fish. Oh yeah. Let's see what we got. 2 and 10, 12. Well, come on now, flipper. Show you guys this fish real quick. Looks like it's got somebody else's line here wrapped up around it or something. Yeah, a nymph right there, and it's somebody almost snagged that one with this little itty bitty tiny fly. That's a good fish to end the day on, I would suspect, right there. Well, thank you guys for watching. I don't know how many times I'm going to say that in this video, but probably quite a few. It's always good when I look at those numbers. So thank you guys and gals, and I'll catch everybody else just like these fish on the next one. Have a good afternoon.